Hey, this is Murtaza and today's Alive and Fearless Monday. I want to talk about how do you clean your environment in terms of people. Now, last Alive and Fearless Monday, we spoke about how do you keep your environment in terms of material, clothes, books, your wardrobe, your cupboard, your files, your papers, everything. You declutter it, you clean it, you organize it, you keep it tidy, because all of your environment surrounding impacts your mind, which impacts you being more alive and fearless. Now, if you've not watched that video, please click the link below and watch that video. How do you manage your environment in terms of material? Now, once we do that, we clean up the environment with physical stuff around us, throw away which we don't use and only keep that which is important and which we are using, and again keep it well organized and tidy. This Monday I want to talk about people in terms of cleaning your environment of those people who are negative, naysayers, who always pull you down, who are never supportive, who always give you one or two bad comments. They're nagging, they're sarcastic, and they are people who you don't want to interact with, meet with, or keep in your network. So this Monday, Alive and Fearless Monday, we want to make it more, help you clean your environment in terms of people. Now, you're born alive and fearless, right? You were born alive and fearless with all the potential, what you wanted to do as a child. If you realize you were active, you were strong, you were playful, you were fearless, you did what you wanted to do, you were all out fully living life. But then people slowly and steadily giving you comments, you were observing, they started giving you negativity, they started giving you limitations, they stopped you. You saw the people around you in terms of society, in terms of family members, extended family, friends, teachers, people all across. And that is how we get bombarded and we start limiting ourselves and living a life full of limitations, fears, doubts. What if this happens? What if that happens? I don't know. I'm not sure. So this Alive and Fearless Monday, I'm inviting you to make sure that the people that you're meeting on a daily basis are also alive and fearless, are someone who are contributing to your life. And if you have people who are negative, naysayers, then you want to make sure that you stay away from them, not interact with them, not make them your friends, not adapt bad habits from them, and because once you do that, you will automatically come to the level of their thinking and the level of their performance. It is said that you are the average of the 5 people that you hang around with the most. Now, how your question would be, hey, what if it's my family member? What if it's my parents? What if it's my siblings? What if it's my own in-laws or the people that I work with? A good question. Now, I'm not asking you if it's a family member or if it's, a person who you cannot disconnect with. You can at least be aware of the negativity that they're giving you. So I'll talk about family first. If it's your parents, if you have parents who are negative, and sad to say this, but I've seen in all of my coaching and consulting, there are a couple of parents, either sometimes the mother or the father, or maybe both, who are the main reason of a child being so frustrated. They go into negativity, they are depressed because there's constant nagging, yelling, and always the parents are not giving freedom. Of course, the parents of their own insecurity or fear, they are stopping their child. So if you have these kind of parents, then it's important to respect them as parents. But at the same time, it's also very important that you understand the negativity that they're giving you and you cut them off. So basically, you don't take it in, because it's very easy for a father to say, hey, you're a loser. Now you're never going to make it. And for the child, it doesn't matter even the child is 20, 25 or even married, certain statements from your parents can be very hurtful, can be very important, and can completely, give you a sense of personality, a being, oh, I'm a loser. Oh, my dad said I'm good for nothing. So it's very important that you respect your parents. I'm not asking you to disrespect, because they're your parents. You need to respect them, but it's important that you cut off the negativity. With all due respect, you can do that. If it's your siblings, then Of course, there is no liability towards your siblings, as they're just your brothers and sisters. So if you have a sibling who's constantly pestering you and is not helping you move forward and is pulling you down, cut it off. Cut the communication. Have the respect, say hi hellos, give your greetings, give your respects, occasions, festivals. That's it. You don't need to mingle with them. You don't need to kind of share everything with them. And there are people out there who you can make friends, who are awesome, alive and fearless individuals which you want to connect with. Now, anybody apart from your own parent, your spouse or your kids. So 3 people: your parents, your spouse and your kids, which are the most important. I don't consider siblings. They're off on their own. Extended family, not so important. So these 3 people, you have to respect the position, but as a person, you can interact with them the way you want to. Now, of course, if it's your kids and spouse, very important that you as a head of the family or you as a mother need to be able to teach them, help them be more alive and fearless, and bring about a sense of clarity and purpose, because you're a spouse, you're a father or you're a mother. And if it's your spouse, very sorry to say, if your spouse is super negative and nagging on you and is making your life miserable, is stopping you from moving forward, yes, help your spouse grow, connect, be more alive and fearless. But at the end of the day, if the spouse is it's absolutely not aligning, then you have to do what you need to do. So you need to cut it off. You cannot limit yourself from anybody who is pulling you down. The message here is very clear. Clean up your people around you. Make sure you are networking and connecting with people who are pulling you up, who are inspiring you, who are motivating you, who are alive and fearless, who are achievers. Now let's move from the family to the work side. Now, if you go to work and you say, hey, my boss is negative, my people around are negative, go get another boss. Leave your job. I promise you, if you join a company who is paying you less, but the people, the boss, the colleagues are awesome, they're alive and fearless, they're pulling you up, you will grow faster and you will be more alive and fearless. You will be more on the path of progress. But if you have a boss or if you have colleagues, boss is great, colleagues are negative, cut it off. Focus on your work, be productive, perform, make the change, help your organization grow, and your boss will realize that from you and will pull you up, right? And if your boss is negative and people are good, really can't do anything, you need to go find a boss which is supportive. Very, very important at workplace that your boss is someone who is alive and fearless and who is helping you progress in your life. So this alive and fearless, my invitation to you is make sure that you clean up all the people, environment. Sometimes friends are very negative, and friends could be people who are who can pull you down, who can kill your dreams. You could have a best friend all your life, like 15 years I've been with this friend, but this friend is negative. The friend has bad habits. The friend is always, telling me to do things which I don't want to do, which I feel is bad, which is not ethical. You need to cut off these friends ASAP. You cannot wait. And you might feel, oh, it will look bad. How can I be so mean? Murtaza, you're being too mean. This is not practical. You're alive and fearless. You want to move ahead, and there are negative people in life who will pull you down. Now, of course, they probably would need more training. They're not bad people. It's just habit. It's just the way they have their mindset. I have nothing against them. But you're watching this video. My invitation to you is make sure you cut off. You can say a hi and hello, but you do not sit, you do not communicate, you do not share your dreams with people who are negative. Doesn't matter if it's your family or if it's your workplace. Make sure today you make a list of all those people who have been pestering you, who are negative and who need to be cut off from my life. Do that. Don't be rude. Don't go tell them that, hey, Murtaza told me that I need to cut off from you and that's why I'm doing it. No, just be very tactful, very diplomatic, and be very sure that you reduce communication first and then stop hanging out with them. Just be very nice, very polite. Sorry, I cannot come. I need to move on. I don't have time. Hey, great, nice meeting you. This is the basic hygiene stuff, and that's it. And I'm sure they will understand and they will move away from your life. And once you do that, once you clean your environment in terms of people, you will automatically see that there are more positive people getting attracted to you. you will automatically see that positivity comes in. You will find those people who you really want to hang around with will come in your life and will be part of your life. And that's what will make you more alive and fearless. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment if you agree or don't agree. Subscribe to the channel. Go to mutsabadi.com and opt in for more free training resources and updates. Thank you so much for watching. Stay alive, stay fearless, dream big, stay strong. I'll see you soon in the next Alive and Fearless Monday.